Yo, Q, what up? Yo, Q,
Man, I'm keeping it real. What up, Duan?
Welcome
Let's get it.
to Not Just Music, where we keep it real and honest.
Always.
My mama praying, telling me, Q, you need to chill. They can't respect the truth from just honest.
Welcome to another week. Not Just Music Podcast, good people. Another 8 o'clock.
We back.
Got your boy Duan Barino here. Quincy Murdoch in the building, as always. Hopefully you good people are motivated, inspired. Had a good week, because it is very much so getting ready to go into the weekend tomorrow. I know y'all probably happy as here we are Friday.
We going into September too, man.
And also getting to the end of a month, another month. And we're still in the process of moving through a whole year this fast and gathering this much ground this fast. But again, 2023 is slowly getting ready to come to a close. Yeah. But if nothing else, hopefully everybody's hitting those goals. Hopefully getting to the bag. Hopefully everybody is inspired again. Like I said, motivated to be great, living out dreams, taking care of those things that make those dreams come true. Even if you do work a job, just remember that job is not the whole entire day. I want to say that to everybody. Make sure that your job, when you get home, don't just go home, just go to sleep. Don't just go home, go to sleep. Because I'm gonna give you a quick example. I know a truck driver. Shout out my boy Black.
Shout out Black.
He's a truck driver, and Black literally has a studio set up inside of his truck in his big rig. He calls himself Nova. Shout out Nova. Shout out my boy Black. Brother,
shout out Black, man.
Salute you. You always working hard.
Shout out Black.
You always get to it, man. I never seen somebody work that many hours or heard of somebody work that many hours.
They're the ones we need to shout out, man.
On their days, on their slow days, while they just sitting in the truck, he's recording, making beats.
Shout out Black, man.
He's doing it all, and I still won't. Let me just tell you while I'm at it.
We need him
Black.
on the podcast.
Listen, bro,
on the podcast, man.
Listen, Black, bro. Let me pull up this. Let me pull up my notes real quick. Where is it at? Black. Where is it at? I know I still got it. It's from last year. Where is it
at? That motivate me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that, work like that. That motivate me. I like being around people like that, because when they work hard, it's going to motivate me to go harder. So, shout out Black, man. Keep doing
it. I got this thing in here somewhere. When is that last time we met? I saved him. Where they at? No, it wasn't 2020. It was 2021. It had to be.
You probably.
If nothing else, I'm gonna find it. I got the beats. Like I got these beats that you had, man. I really want these. Here they go. Black Beats. Number 43. I want that one, bro. I got a list. Number 43, number 42, number 38, and number 20. Brother, if you have not done anything with those beats, please, let's get up, man.
Black, you heard me?
Let's get up. Number 43 more than anything. I remember number 43, and probably think it was number 38. I remember them two very vividly. I just get the vibe in on them, man, and nothing else. We can make some music happen. We can get some stuff popping. But anyway, bro, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
How's
Blessings.
everything?
Everything good,
Another
man.
week. What's been going? What you got coming?
Movie coming, man. Quincy Murdoch the movie, man. December 25th, Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? Movie coming. World premiere November 14th, Mooresville, North Carolina. Movie theater, AMC Star, man. So
it's really about to happen.
Yeah, it's about to happen, bro. I mean, it's been a journey. You know what I'm saying? And I was hard-headed, stubborn in the beginning, not trying to understand, but I seen the route that you was going, and it made me understand it. You feel me? So, me being a knucklehead, me learning and growing, being around you. So, shout out to Duan, man. We getting a little sensitive on here, humbled. My big brother.
I'm humbled.
Yeah.
Don't take.
You only wish the best. You only want the best for me.
I'm humbled. And always will be humbly putting myself out there as that. I don't ever want to, especially if it's a thing of saying you have a platform to sit down and express yourself on. If I can do that much, that's nothing to say that you have a chance to do that. You know, I've always wanted it to be a thing of for everybody. Yeah. You know, it's not a thing of just me involved when it comes to this Not Just Music podcast situation. It comes to those, you know, my wife.
Yeah. Shout out to your wife.
Shout out to my
your
family.
Parents, your dad,
my mom and dad. Like y'all always. I don't think it's and it's not the case of saying you don't believe in the dream. You believe in me. I think that's really more so the point where a lot of people, and it's not saying you don't have it, you have it. It's just in what certain parents choose to, how their life went is going to reflect how your life is slightly going to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not even saying that my mom and dad had big opportunities. I mean, they grew up in very big families, considerably. My dad, he did. Two brothers, 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. He was the middle child. My granddaddy died when he was in his teenage years, like 14, 15 years old. And a lot of the parents, you know, mothers are forced to be in a driver's seat and take care of things. My grandma held it down, man. You know, worked at Lance for years and things of that nature, you know, just to take care of kids, even continue to manage her garden, which was a big inspiration to me. I'm going to tell you why. Me and you talked about this before.
You like the grilling?
Yeah. Most of those, like you said, your grandparents were farmers in a sense too.
Yeah, they plant things in the backyard and
so
stuff. Yeah.
You think about people who live life, still have to take care of life things, but then you have to manage something like a garden. That's like,
and you want to know, and I want to say this. I seen something where, cause you know, a couple episodes back we talking about the use of the N-word and how the older generation don't really get offended, but the younger generation do.
Yeah.
Because back then that word was used for that was the fine of the gardeners and people that they actually was smart. You know what I'm saying? The black people that got that word, the N-word. Yeah. So they looked at it as like, okay, this is what we were. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were planners, we entrepreneurs. We went to our own resources, supported black business. We didn't go to the white man to get our foods and our resources. But this generation came on as time went, and they ended up giving all that away to the white man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, black is a lot of power behind black folks, man, and the black culture. And when I heard that, it kind of made me. It's not just about the word; it's about the meaning behind it. You feel me? Like, you know, and the history behind it. So
it's a lot. You know, it took a lot for them to listen to that for years and years and years, to the point where it got embedded into their minds and they became okay with it, right?
Yeah.
And for as hard as work, the hardest of
they
the
never let it define
workers,
them, though.
They never let it get them in a position where they felt as if like, okay, I'm less of a person.
They still knew their identity.
Yeah, and if you can't recognize who you can be, like, as a human being, and that's why I say, like, sometimes I'll be like, you know, like we had a conversation one time.
Yeah,
you have an option. But considerably, I think now I feel the option of it is like this. The option is, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you gonna?
Who you gonna be if they say you this or that? Like, who are you gonna be?
If your character is going to shine, regardless, forget what they're saying about what you are, because we're all jacked up in some manner.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody, like we talked about just the last episode, Nobody's perfect to speak on nobody else's situation.
Exactly.
To me, because if it's really a thing of you're so perfect, if you were perfect,
yeah.
What do we talk? Why would you even? It shouldn't come across as cocky, even if you were perfect, because somebody that's growing, taking on growth and development things, and trying to better themselves. Mm-hmm. Nobody needs somebody to sit over them and be like, "Oh, I'm better than you." That's basically what you're saying. "Oh, I'm better than you because I'm already here." Again, just because you're already there, don't mean it can't be taken from you.
I think it's a lot due to intimidation. When you see, you know, sometimes the person that don't have nothing at the bottom, they can see something in the person on the top can see something in that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he gonna be something. Mm-hmm. So that's why they try to shut you down, and you know they'll try to put their foot on your neck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And they definitely will,
because they know what you capable of. You know, of doing.
Welcome. Single. Safe and Save Ministry. This is the host, Quincy
Murdoch, Mr. Hold On, Not Just Music Podcast. You know, we here. You know, we doing some big things. Y'all connect with us. Get in tune with it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a positive thing. Church of Refuge.
106 in North Miller Street. If you're single and you want to be saved and you're saved, you try to figure it out. If you're lonely, depressed, and you're struggling with being single, come and join in with us. Yes, more single people. We need men. We need women. We need to hit the ground. If you into this ministry and you saying, "I'm lonely, I don't know what to do, I can't figure it out," come join us. We meet every month. Let me make that clear. We meet every month. We'll do an event and we talk. We talk about issue, what it means to be single. If you're trying to prepare yourself for a husband, hey, we got you. Yes. We're going to give you information, plus the pastor is giving her insight, and more members who are married give you an insight. If you're asking God for a blessing for a husband in 2023, we're going to believe with you. Come and join us right here on Refuge Church of God, where we are doing the single ministry.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, but yeah, and that's the key thing of this whole situation is like when we talking about the N word, it's not really about the word that should bother people. What really people should focus on is the identity, your identity, like who you are. You got to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? A word is a word.
You have to.
Word is a word. You can call me whatever you want, but if I know I'm not that, like I am, like we talking about in church, like even if you're broke, you got to talk it into existence. I am rich. I am going to be successful. I am this. I am that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even when you're not that, because the tongue is powerful. Very. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
So if you believe it, you already achieved it. Mm-hmm. You know,
people get, like how we talked about that on the homicide the other day.
Yeah.
We so caught up in the world and what people think, bruh. Like, it could be something so easily somebody can say to throw us off.
Yeah.
To put us in a position. My thing is, people can be a help, but then they also can be a hindrance to you.
Absolutely.
And if you listen too much, especially if they're not doing what you're doing, that's what I mean. If they're not doing what you're doing, it could get taken. You can take info from somebody, and long as it's motivation, something motivational, so you can move into what your art is. If you can translate it, yeah. But always find you somebody, get with somebody that's gonna be motivated, either more so than you, more than you doing, or right where you're at. If nothing else, but more so, you want somebody that's already into it, or at least just as driven as you are, to be able to get it done. But I ain't saying as if like you have to work one-on-one with them, but in the sense of you want to find somebody that can push you, motivate you. If you could get the person to come in and show you the ropes, that's more than enough beautiful. But if you can't, keep yourself driven to go around people and be around those type people that's doing exactly what you're doing. It could get you a very long way. I'm just saying. I mean, especially if they're willing to give it.
You know what I'm saying? And you willing to learn.
Yeah, and you willing to learn.
It's just an open mind.
Yep.
As long as you got an open mind.
That's a bond. That's a bond. That's
the simple part.
The
simple thing can lead to big things.
Very much big things. And
Yeah.
again,
Simple thinking.
simple. If, as I always say, if two engines are working, what is one engine going to do? If two engines are running, that's why I tell you, you get to the point where you can start shooting content with your phone. We can use that. We can use what I do. We can use all the other stuff that we do.
We can use what we do.
It can be
together.
a lot of content done because the case of there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So for me, showing you and telling you so you don't feel as if feeling like, okay, is work being done without me? Nah, it's not work being done without you. It's just the case of if I give you something that you can do, like that's why I tell you, take advantage of those.
Like a task, bro.
Yeah,
You
take
know what I'm saying?
advantage
Like
of your
assignment.
Yeah, take advantage of your what you have.
Yeah.
We can use that stuff.
Yeah.
I can enhance anything audio wise, even if it's coming from a phone.
Yeah.
I can enhance audio from a phone as well. So it don't have to be like you had a microphone hooked in. These microphones on these phones, on these iPhones, pick up excellent quality. And that's why I like people who use these as a tool, because it's audio. So even if you don't have a computer, if you got two iPhones, use one iPhone, use the best one that you have, the more up-to-date one for the audio. Use the one that's out of date, use that for video. Then you will have a microphone. So somebody like me, if I'm recording a podcast right now, I had this phone sitting over there on my tripod. I had this phone sitting right here in my hand. Somewhere in my hand, like right here. And I talk the whole entire time and create a whole video and go upload this. Go do my little audio fixing that I pick up from here. Got my video, sync them together. Bam.
Bro, you just made that sound so simple, bro.
But that you gotta take,
bro.
you just
gave it away.
Take
two
advantage
phones,
of it.
two iPhones. Two iPhones. In this case, two iPhones.
Yeah.
Use the one that's more updated for the audio.
And
use the one that's less updated for the
video.
videos.
So again, this camera, we already know.
I'm over here listening, man.
Yeah, this camera, this is an iPhone 8. If you can see that, this is an iPhone 8. I use this video off of here for about 20 some episodes of the podcast that we shoot. God blessed me to have microphones already.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't need the case to use this. But if I had to, now that I know what this can do,
you use it.
I can use it. Even if I'm out and I need to like shoot a podcast like really fast, I know I got these two phones with me. Hey, I'm winning. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So for the case of it being, I have to learn how to take advantage every moment I have, and all those down moments and all the free time I have, shoot something, because the fact of I need to make myself better in front of cameras. I need to make myself better in front of a microphone. People don't do it enough. They ain't gonna never learn how to get there. But so let's move forward. Cause that was a good conversation. I like to just free talk in the beginning.
That's the best stuff.
Now, for those that are watching, I got a question. And this is, I take the time to like research a lot of stuff. And I like to find ways to keep my mentality open towards what people look for and ask for. And one of the biggest ones that came up is marketing. And it's crazy. Marketing would be one of the ones that would come up, knowing, I guess some are looking at the way not just music podcast is marketed. So let me I'm trying to find the best way to explain this, because I really need to talk about this marketing thing, because
I feel it's getting deep, man.
A lot of people have to realize how a market actually works. Marketing can be a very tedious thing, only in the manner of, as I always say, if you don't know what you're talking about. So let's just take an example. We do podcasts. One part of this is podcasting. Other parts of it is music. Podcasting and music kinda go together, but they don't go together because it's two different avenues.
Yeah.
One thing when it comes to podcasting, as far as like marketing wise, you have to realize what is meeting the people and what is meeting their needs. So if it's something that you do very good at, you know, and just say, we talked about this too in the last podcast. If you're in a certain field, like just say if you just talk about sports all the time, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is what your market is going to require of you is that sports. That's your market.
And that's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna run out. That business is gonna run out.
See, you
quicker.
think about it. See, the thing is it's a saturation there. And the more saturated the area is, the more creative you have to be. If you ain't a creative person, marketing ain't your thing. And I'm being honest.
Let me tell you this though. Somebody asked about our podcast recently. You know the first thing they asked me about it? Do y'all talk, what y'all talk about? Do y'all talk about more than music?
Yeah.
People, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I would have said, nah, we just talk about music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
put
saying?
yourself
It
in a
might have
box.
draws to turn somebody away.
And
somebody that you could have
easily.
grabbed right there.
Easily.
So not just music. We saying we put music involved, but we're not just talking about music. We talking about everything. So it draws more attention.
So if you put yourself in a box, you see how people will do you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying everybody is going to run from what you're talking about, but the case of you want to put yourself in a position that's just not about it. Let me do the strategic one first, Duan. If you're in a box, I'm not saying you're in a box, but if you put yourself in a position where you're just a specific topic, remember, you're going to have to be super creative. Super
You gotta be expert.
creative. You're going to have to be super creative, and you're going to have to be super consistent. The reason being,
And that's hard, bro.
you have to compete with people like ESPN, because ESPN,
who's already established.
yeah,
hell of established.
they're bringing you content a lot of hours of a day. And with them bringing you that much,
The Stephen A. Smiths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't need ESPN. He can do this.
They started their
You got
own,
people that really talk sports, man.
and he started
You get
his
what I'm
own
saying?
thing too. And you know, if people think that way, if you're gonna be in sports, remember
And you
that's-
gotta know your stuff too.
Yeah.
You can't just be no half. You know what I'm saying? I know this and that. You gotta know the history, the stats, all that.
And that's your market is we're going to require that. If you can't beat or match the quality that they're giving, it's never going to be a thing of your market is going to ever accept you.
Or like we said earlier, you might want to learn. You might want to get with somebody that know the game and learn from
the
get with
groundwork.
Stephen A. and learn.
And that's the groundwork to me. Like if you can get the groundwork and your base of what you're doing built, the respect of what you're doing, people will see it a whole lot quicker. But it's not the case of saying they'll see it a whole lot quicker because you're grounded differently than what they're doing. If your base isn't together when you start to build, meaning your ideas, and if you just gonna try to fit yourself into what everybody else is doing, that's gonna hurt you. But now like I said, I'm gonna get to the point where being different, if you present it a different way. Just to give you an example, if a lady comes on in a bikini and she presents a sports situation, she's gonna automatically get attention.
Yeah, because it's different.
Straight up.
Yeah.
If a guy gets on there in a bikini, just being honest, and presents sports, he's going to get attention. I'm sorry, but I just gave away one method. Somebody will probably literally use that, bro. But the sad
don't
part,
do it, bro. Whoever it is,
they'll probably do it
they
because
gonna put a bikini on.
it's
Like the baby put a diaper on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
put a diaper on. He put a diaper on.
Yeah. Who is this in this diaper?
Who is this?
Yeah.
What's going on? All these people got there like,
And then the rap flow.
Yeah.
He get you with the flow.
Yeah.
Oh, this different.
yeah,
It's different. So
Yeah.
his strategy, he marketed
market it.
it. Market it. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. So if you're gonna do something, You gonna have. I'm sorry. Outrageous is the key.
He's a great example, bro.
Outrageous is the key. And one thing I always said though, and it's not the case of you can't catch on in a saturated area. You can. It's just you got to have a super method. You know, podcasting is hard to get into, but one of the hardest things to do more so is be consistent to what you're sharing. You know, you have to share it as if it's a brand. Nobody is going to know about your podcast if you don't put it in front of the right people. Consistently, you know, so people, if people don't hear your word, if you're not giving them something to go on every single day, because people need something every single day, especially when you're a talker, or you're just
inspirational speaker, however you want to call it.
They're looking, they're looking for something
motivational speaker
daily. Because I'm looking for something daily.
Exactly.
I'm jumping on there daily. Like, okay, find something, somebody, something has been. And
there's
said.
A lot of negative stuff out there too.
Yeah,
you can look up. So, hey, whatever you market, believe in it and push that.
Yeah,
don't try to follow the trend. Like you said on your flashback Friday, be you.
Yeah,
be original.
Yeah.
Bro, I be paying attention to you too.
Yeah, be
original. Be you.
Think about it. If you try to present somebody other than Quincy, it's gonna be hard for you to do.
Yeah.
That's why people fall off, especially with like music.
Yeah.
It's so many copycats trying to be. Why would you try to sound? And it's nothing wrong with a saturated market. But the past 15 years has made the market super saturated. Soon as that era of Cash Money, Young Money ended, notice saturation began. It wasn't no more creative people who could sing, people who could rap.
You had the No Limits. You got to throw him in. Master P with the acting.
All of that stuff.
I'm saying.
All of the stuff
they had their own
what
style.
Music used to be is no longer.
Yeah.
Like once that era of the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, maybe mid going in the front of maybe 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, maybe so 2008, 2009, that's when the saturated market began. By the time I moved in here, it was completely saturated with the trap tunes.
Even bro, the Soulja Boy.
Trap tunes.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Bow Wows, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that era right there, it was still popping. And everybody marketed themselves well.
And think about it. It was
Soulja
a hard
was
time.
Dancer.
Soulja Boy was the first one to actually say he broke a market with something that nobody probably ever imagined. Just because the case of,
I don't think he get enough credit either that he deserves.
He took over YouTube so fast. I don't even know what made him. I don't know. Cell phones.
He should have thought about buying it out, bro.
Again,
know what I'm saying?
It was a way. It was
he
a
probably
market.
didn't see the vision.
And you know, I think.
As big as, go ahead.
Let me hear what you about to say.
He probably didn't see the vision. He didn't visualize it being that big.
Yeah.
But like he could have bought it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Considerably. Because
he had an idea.
He turned YouTube around.
Yeah.
More so
MySpace too. He
was using the platforms to give people his music, and at the same time he was selling you this dance. So he had two things. He's like,
he had the shoes, the clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Advertising.
Started doing the weird stuff with the shades and
you knew who Soulja Boy was. That's Soulja Boy.
In marketing, if you can't give people something to look, or you're singing or something to that nature that's so great it can't be denied, that's the part why I always tell people, how good are you? How hungry are you? Because I'm gonna tell you why. If we're gonna do this, just know this. It's gonna take some hard work. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some energy. Because I've had a lot of people come record with me and I never saw them again.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. When you know you made it, and I feel like this with celebrities and stuff like that. When people dress up like you on Halloween, like everybody dress up like Michael Jackson, everybody knows Cisco for the blonde hair. When they dress up like you Halloween, you made it. You market yourself well. I feel you made it because people know who this is. They know you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? That's marketing.
People don't see if people don't see it and they don't hear it, they don't know about it. And that's why I always try to tell artists, when you step on the gas, don't let up off of it. The music game now moving so fast.
Somebody will come and steal your idea, what you about to do or thinking about doing.
Woo.
Quickly.
If you ain't hitting, and I'm gonna say this one more time, y'all. Music artists now. If you are a new artist, music artist coming into this year of 2023, 2024, make sure you're doing something that requires you and your music every single day. Every single day.
Whether it's TikTok and making a video off the song you got.
Every day. Like don't waste time daily not putting some energy into what it is your craft gives you. If you can record every single day, record every single day. Every single day. It should be something recorded onto a hard drive with your vocals on it. Please do that. The reason being, I think a lot of people take it for granted is that I got time.
That's one thing we don't have.
You don't have time anymore. It's not. We can sit here and wait forever for music to come out. But guess what? If I pull up my phone right now, pull up iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and just type in new music, I guarantee you it's more than thousands and thousands and thousands of songs that's done came out today.
Yeah.
Today. And nobody pays it attention as if like, oh, yo, I should be urgent. I'm not gonna be urgent. Be urgent.
Yeah.
Be urgent. Put your money aside. Buy you a system. If you can't afford a system, don't get into this.
And let me throw one thing. And another thing is, anytime, whatever you doing, whether it's music, acting, whatever, clothing line, whatever you doing, make sure you put your best foot forward. If it's that song, make sure it's your best song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just go in there and make a whole lot of okay songs. Mm-hmm. Make a hit, because that's what you need nowadays, man. Mm-hmm. Like you say, it's songs dropping every day.
Every day.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna have to do something to make you stand out of all these people. Mm-hmm. Something gonna have to stand out. So that's why I say you gotta put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the wrong publicity that'll blow somebody up.
Exactly.
The baby shot somebody in Walmart. I hate to keep bringing the baby up. Mm-hmm. Shot somebody in Walmart. Yeah, he was buzzing, but he really blew ones in. Who this dude that shot, this rapper that shot somebody in Walmart? Mm-hmm. Rockstar came, you know what I'm saying? Suge. It was over. So sometimes it's like it goes back to marketing. Mm-hmm. And so it might be the wrong type of marketing, but that was marketing for the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That people, that's how most people know him. I figured them out.
And it's a sad thing I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
One small thing can throw you off course with this. So remember your celebrity status. Once you get your I hate to say it, once you get your clout up, your people up, and everybody on you,
one mistake can throw it all.
One mistake can throw all of this off.
Look at Lizzo, bro.
Yeah,
me and you talking about Lizzo. Yeah. You know, they just took her out of the consideration of performing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All this stuff, these alleged
lose it,
things.
You can lose it all. Just like that. You can say one word. One word. That's crazy. One word can throw your whole fan base in the dumps. All your connections in a dump.
It's sad.
Don't nobody want to book you for a show.
It's powerful, bro.
And the thing is, if your music ain't popping, really popping,
yeah,
it ain't gonna. You can't live off of it. And the thing is, and this is what I hate. It's a lot of artists who are out here who only making music and making money off just the music. They ain't doing shows.
Streaming.
I can pull up few people, a handful, maybe 10, 15 people right now that's banking off just the music.
Yeah.
Just the music. Not even going to do shows.
And if you can do that, that's a blessing.
Bruh.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Living
don't nobody want to go to these shows, man.
Look,
if I don't got to,
I would love for this house to be paid for strictly by music. And I still have that. I'm very close to getting there. The code just hasn't been broken because the case of if the whole situation with the podcasting wouldn't even came up, probably the direction of how I was going, and it's not the case of the direction I was going. Yeah, it's just what God had given me. I had to go that course first because some people feel like, okay, God, I want this to go a certain way now.
What's going on? It's your boy Duan Brenner from Not Just Music Podcast. I have a quick update for you all. If you would like your commercial rolled in this slot right here that's playing right now, please email us. We have some perfect plans for you all ready to go. I mean, we're ready now. It's go time. If you want to get yourself in front of thousands and thousands of people, please, this is your opportunity to go for it. All right.
So let me cut in. Because the direction, I know you're talking about direction. So when we started this podcast thing, did you think that it would be successful, or was it something that you was just trying out? I
knew what I felt
deep down inside.
I had already had an idea at what it was supposed to be. I actually had an idea what it was supposed to be back in 2020. Yeah. I wish I would have started it in 2020 more so, because a lot of the pitfalls that a lot of other podcasters were having then, I would have already been ahead of that. Yeah. Considerably, I'm still ahead. Yeah. You're still ahead. The difference in understanding it is like this. So when I started, I was like, okay, what is it going to take to be able to be consistent at it? Yeah. That's the hardest part, because to me, the consistency of it needed to be very hard and very strong, to the point where, like I said, every single day somebody needs to see this. Yeah. How good are we to the point where I can show this to somebody every single day? Yeah. So when we first started off, I just kept saying, look, we need the content. Yeah. We don't need to bring nobody in, interviewing us. Just us.
And can I say, and you know what? The Duan that I knew when I first met you to the Duan now, they're two different people. I think you're more known now. Yeah. Like, you were quiet, like, you know, a silent killer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now it's like, I think of Duan, the brand, Duan, the businessman, like, he do it all. Like, he behind the cameras. He shooting movies. He shot my movie. You shooting movies, videos, bro. You do music. That's why I was saying it's more than just music. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I guess that was my belief. And I guess I was trying to rub that off on you when I asked you to shoot my music video that one day. And that was the start of it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because I was trying to. I guess what I felt was rubbing off on you. What I felt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's bigger than music. I understand it's music, but it's bigger things, you know, other than music too, that can bring it all together. And
the concept to add to that, right? That's why I said God can give you something, and you think you're going there. Yeah. In the same part, it's like, okay, but music has always been relevant, always been consistent in my life. I had 3 practices today. Yeah. Children's choir, praise team, and then had to make it up to Charlotte to go to Voices of Morning Star practice because our anniversary is tomorrow. Yeah. So the anniversary program is tomorrow. So I had to balance in my mind, okay, I know I have to do this music thing, regardless of. That's
always gonna be there.
That's what God gave me, though, forever. Yeah. But that ain't all I want you to do. I'm gonna challenge you in some other ways too. Yeah. So I'm gonna get some people to throw some stuff at you. Yeah. That you're not used to doing, but I feel you can do.
Being on camera.
So if somebody calls you and tells you, look, Duan, I want you to shoot my music video, you're gonna be ready.
So, you know, some people would have been like, I don't know about that, bro. I give you a connect that can shoot it. Q
gave me that idea, but I think the idea was already there. I just didn't know how to present it to somebody. So,
and you was confident too when I asked you.
yeah.
Then I was like, I want you to shoot my movie. I ain't think you was gonna do it. I thought you was gonna be like, I don't know, bro, about that. I don't know, bro. You was head on. Like, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and I think that part right there is what a lot of people lack.
Yeah,
I don't want to say that they lack it. Just like when I told you, you was like, so I can do this, so I can do that like that too, or I can do this too.
And then I did it,
and I always tell you, just like how you said with the when you put together an idea.
Yeah.
If you have an idea in your mind that you see it as, that's why I tell you,
I second guess myself.
Put it together. Put it together and let me see what you came up with.
Yeah.
How you came up with that 2 minutes of what I've already given you just from 4 scenes.
Yeah.
You did an exceptional job.
Appreciate it.
For the case of
it came off field.
For nothing to say, when I get all the rest of the chapters to you, you don't need to give them any more than what you've already done.
No, because
the reason being is it takes time to become a better first off, a thinker. People have gotten so away from just using their ideas and thinking because what they see, like we were just talking about, oh, I want to go sound like this same dude because he got a hit on the radio, he got a hit on this reel, or he got a hit. I want to make that same kind of song.
Yeah.
Not knowing that you will kill yourself trying to do that versus just creating your own being, your own
lane. Yeah.
Like nobody's, again, it's not about talent anymore. It's more so about popularity. So the case of you get popular from what you're creating. If I'm a rapper, if somebody's gonna be a rapper nowadays, this is the first thing you gotta realize. Your rap has to be so much different. Not saying better. Different. Meaning, like we just said, baby came out there with a diaper. Nobody expected that.
Then nobody expected the flow.
Made you pay him attention. Now I got your attention.
Now I'm gonna hit y'all with this new flow.
Now let me give you this
fast flow, this new style of rapping.
Let me give you this. Let me give you that, because I want you to hear me while I got your attention.
And you know what? He kept it going. Back to back. Once Strike While It's Hot, he kept going.
Keep dropping mixtape. Drop an album. Mixtape. I mean, he was just going.
Two albums in a year. Yeah.
So you think about it. If you're driven in that, because
he was hot.
If you don't hit him fast enough, like how I tell you, learn the craft fast as possible, because you already got somebody in your corner that know what they doing.
Exactly.
And I can show you the fastest way to do it. I can show you the quickest way to do it. And it'll make sense to you, and you can just add value to a brand.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to add value. I don't want you to feel as if in like, okay, we can only shoot when you come down here. No.
Yeah.
You already killed the mentality. You got a phone. You got all you need. You got all the tools. Work that.
Yeah.
We can market. Here go to market again. We can market something to people that's grander when they seeing so much going on in the week. They don't know what to take. They like, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Fast Friday. We got Home of Souls. And we got podcasts.
Yeah, regular Thursdays.
The more you add value to a brand, when you're getting people to pay attention to what you got going on,
so much, man.
It's a lot. You gather it. That's how you get a brand to go faster. People think that it takes. It's like, man, I need a team. Yeah, you do need a team. More so, you just need more people who know what's going on versus a team.
You can have a whole lot of people and not know what's going on,
and it won't,
and not be on the same page.
Yeah.
Sometimes, look, a bigger team sometimes causes more confusion.
Yeah, and it'll waste your time.
Two people can be like this.
Yeah,
on the same page.
Yeah.
The more heads involved, the bigger confusion.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
And I've learned to take time to realize too that adding everybody to a mix, like you just said, isn't the way.
It's not, bro. It's not the best thing.
Allowing people
is not the best thing, bro.
To me, that's why I said, like, while we doing this podcasting thing,
because some people join for the wrong reasons. Oh, okay, I see this getting a buzz now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all didn't start out with it.
Nope.
You didn't start out with it.
If you ain't shooting in the gym with me,
yeah.
If you wasn't in the gym with me, you ain't gonna be able to reap
jump
the
on it
rewards when it's time to come. The only thing I feel is this, and this is what I feel from now, and that's why I told you, we build this thing, we market it the correct way. People can take that and look at it and take from that. Yeah. So for whoever we bring in here, they're going to have to be way past motivated than us.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to, and I'm not even saying like you may not have to have
what you say on the last episode, bro. You said in order to be the best, you gotta be around the best. So you gotta be better than us. You gotta be better than us.
It couldn't be. You couldn't go get. We don't need to keep going backwards. We can help people. That's why I created Fast Friday. We can help you get going. But to
who's
say
in the team, they need to know more than we know.
If you coming into this,
they gotta be bigger.
Yeah,
they gotta know more than we know.
You gotta know.
You gotta know more than we know.
Again, like I told you, the guys that I'm considering to even come in here and work with us, whether it be cameras or whatever it is they do, whatever. If it has to have value, it can't be nothing that's going to take us backwards. They need to know more than what we're doing, or something that can add on to what we're doing. So
they shouldn't be asking us.
Shouldn't be asking no questions.
We should be asking them.
Yeah. What did you just do? Let me see what you just did.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So people that's listening, it's been a great talk. I'm glad marketing came up as a question.
That's a good
Some of you all have to realize that this marketing thing is never going to be easy. It's not a walk in the park. Do your research on what you're doing and your topics and what you are, your brand, whatever it is. Do your research on it. Think about it like this. Be the top creator of it.
Listen, some of the best ones, the biggest people in the world are still remarketing.
Exactly.
Every day.
Exactly.
Remarketing their brand and image.
Exactly. So, with that being said, if you're not already, subscribe, like, follow us on all our networks. Thanksgiving giveaway. Go to our website. Donate to us. If nothing else, help us there. At the end of the day, we love y'all.
Love.
Your boy Duan Barino got Quincy Murdoch in the building.
Cute.
And we are out.